You appear for the wife.
Why?
How much is interim maintenance granted?
10,000, madam.
According to you, what is the husband? What is the income of the husband?
About 3 lakhs.
What much you have claimed as maintenance? How
10,
much you wanted?
I have sought 50,000 for wife and 25,000 for son. And when I refused, Your Honor, to give divorce, he stopped paying the rent and also stopped paying the school fees. My husband is a civil contractor and his turnover is more than a crore. And also I have stated how many immoral property he owns by lot. The 10 houses he has been rented out, 4 commercial shops he has been rented out, and I have kept in a rented house. In his income tax returns, he has suppressed the account statement of the other account statement. Only he has shown the one account statement before the income tax returns for the purpose of filing of returns to evade the tax, Your Honor. As
wine business, bar and restaurant business, which is fetching her almost 45 to 50,000 a month. There is a 21 lakh which is undeclared from her account.
challenging the order of the Honorable Family Court granting 10,000 maintenance to the wife and minor son, which is under challenge now.
Lord, on the last occasion, they have filed a memo of calculation. Lord, yesterday, my Lord,
Every case, the court is hearing 10 times, and every time it has to be again started.
can I dispose of
I have,
it?
no, I have not argued on merit in this case, the other than.
Yes.
I take, Your Honor, the application in page 46.
You appear for the wife.
Why?
How much is interim maintenance granted?
10,000, madam.
According to you, what is the husband? What is the income of the husband?
About 3 lakhs.
What is the document that is filed before
My
the
lord,
court?
the account statement produced by him and the income tax returns filed by him, the gross total profit itself is 57 lakhs.
Hmm.
In the balance sheet, what he has
How
produced.
much you have claimed as maintenance? How
10,
much you wanted?
I have sought 50,000 for wife and 25,000 for son.
15,000 for wife.
50,
and
50, 50.
50 and 35. You sought for 85,000.
75.
Oh,
25 for son,
25. Then
15,000 for
what is the
wife.
qualification of the wife?
MBA.
What is she doing?
She is a housewife before marriage also, even post marriage also.
She should remain a housewife because
And
she's a.
having a small child in a one house,
What is the age?
a third standard child.
7 years.
Can I make sense?
Yes.
But in my application, I have sought 50,000 and 25,000 and also sought the arrears of the house rent, which initially the husband was paying because I did not give the divorce consent.
What was the MC file?
2021.
20?
21.
21.
Till what time he was paying the maintenance, the house rent?
Till
From
November 2020. Till November 2020. Look, this is the third round of litigation.
Yes.
let it be. Till November 21, he was paying the house rent. When I refused, Your Honor, to give divorce, he stopped paying the rent and also stopped paying the school fees. That is what I was forced to file a domestic violence petition. It is pending. In that, there is no order. In this petition, I have sought for the arrears of rent because the landlord has issued a notice to evict me to pay, direct him.
How much is the rent?
The 9,500 at present.
Yes.
And also sought for direction to pay the school fees. Because, Your Honor, the husband has blocked my number. I cannot contact my husband. Whenever the school informs.
So right from 2021 till now, how much, what are the amounts that are paid by the husband?
No. Other than 50,000 in the last date before the family court, he has not paid anything. That too after passing of the order. But he pay irregular school fees. That too after I filing an application and only to take credit in the income tax return. That's what he is taking benefit out of his income.
Anyway, give him a
How?
benefit.
How?
You are also benefited.
Correct. So and also I have sought for the cost of the.
So for how many? When did he pay for which academic years he has paid this school fees?
19 he has paid and 20 he has paid. In 21 he has not paid completely, but 22 he has not paid completely. Half of he has paid. What he has produced the receipt. I've also produced my
3 and 24.
Now he has paid part payment and remaining payment he has,
23 also part payment.
23 also part.
Part means half of it.
Half means installment he is paying
He's paying to the school or to the wife.
directly to the school, not to me.
Then who is paying the remaining? She is paying.
What other extracurricular activities, everything that I have to both.
No, there should be a clarity. School fees is not extracurricular.
Correct,
activities.
correct.
School fees is school fees.
Correct.
Whether he is paying the school fees or not.
Now he is paying, Your Honor,
24 he paid or not.
not half paid.
20, then half he will pay, then half the wife is paying.
Last year, that
Why the two school people will keep quiet if half is paid?
1 minute, 1 minute. Whenever he has not paid, when there is a force that I was forced to pay, Your Honor.
That's what I'm asking.
Hmm.
So 21, you say half paid.
Huh.
So remaining half she paid.
Yes.
And 23?
23 he has paid. One term he has not paid, which I have paid.
Then 22
22 he has paid.
and 24?
24 he has paid part payment. And there is a due is there from the school.
Academic figure.
Yes.
So that is, I take, Your Honor, the affidavit. I have stated, my husband is a civil contractor and his turnover is more than 1 crore. And also I have stated how many immoral property he owns, my lord. The 10 houses he has been rented out, 4 commercial shops he has been rented out, and I have kept in a rented house. And which these fact, and also they want say one Kalyana Mantapa, that is also fetching a rent. All these facts were never denied in the objections. In spite of these facts were never taken into account by the lower court while granting the maintenance. And and also not considered that whether the arrears of rent has to be paid by the husband or not. Only granted 10,000 maintenance. If I pay 10,000 to the landlord itself, how do I survive? That is when husband is, as per the document, my lord, income tax returns, Your Honor, the 57 lakhs he has shown. I say, Your Honor, he has not shown fully because as per the document present before the court, Your Honor can come to a conclusion. His income, turnover is more than 1 crore and above, admittedly. I have produced the account statement from April to August 2022. The total receipt is 57 lakhs. He himself has produced yesterday one account statement for the whole period of the 2022. The total receipt is 50 lakhs something odd. If I calculate up to August 22 and the another bank statement would hit, the total receipt is more than 1 crore 7 lakhs. In his income tax returns, he has suppressed the account statement of the other account statement. Only he has shown the one account statement before the income tax returns for the purpose of filing of returns to evade the tax, Your Honor. As held by the Apex Court in 2022 ballot, the income tax return is not a one ground to decide the parameter of the maintenance. And other also it has to be taken into account. And certainly the husband will evade to show lesser to evade the payment of maintenance to the wife. So when a husband is earning rental income of more than 10 houses and 4 commercial shops, and his turnover is more than 1.5 crore,
Yes, please.
approximately.
Petitioner, my lord, in their statement that is produced before the family court, the total turnover in their account is more than 22 lakhs. They have a wine business, that is bar and restaurant business, which is fetching her almost 45 to 50,000 a month. There is a 21 lakhs which is undeclared from her account. And she has sufficient means to maintain herself through her family property. And so far as the photos produced, my lord, they are the properties belonging to my father and my mother independently. That is not an ancestral property for me to have a.
So why you can't reply to that? When they have stated it in their statement, when you're
Lord,
filing
maybe
objections.
By inadvertence, I have missed out in my statement of objections, my lord, but it was addressed to the court. It was considered by the court.
Yes.
And so far as my lord's so far as the school fees payment is, my lord, it is up to date, paid by the respondent himself. If they claim to have paid any of the school fees, my lord, let them produce the receipts to that effect. Whatever the other expenses that they claim to have paid. And so far as the rent is concerned, my lord, the rent was fixed at 7,000 and gradually it was 7,500. Now they are claiming up to 9,500, my lord, for which the landlord has not approached me also so far. If that is the case, my lord, let them show to that effect that the rent itself is 9,500. I will make necessary arrangements.
I am paying, transferring to her account, my lord. The 500 every year they increase. It is not the stagnant, my lord, the rent.
Please come.
And my lord, one last submission.
Yes.
Let there be a specific direction, my lord, to the family court, my lord, to conclude.
Provided whatever now the court is going to give the maintenance that you pay.
And my lord,
With the arrears.
one further request, my lord. This petition is filed in the year 2021. 2022, it was set out for cross-examination of the petitioner, that is the
My lord,
respondent.
there is already a direction from this court.
Pay Mr. Counsel.
It's 2022, my lord, till this day, they have not been cross-examining. my lord. And
That's what, all this now, in spite of an order from this court to dispose of the pending MC,
Please.
now unless and until the arrears, now what that are the, now by this order, what the court is going to pass.
For the mistake that they have committed, I should not be blamed. From 2022, it was set down for cross-examination, my lord. For that period, my lord, my maintenance of
You're
whatever
also
arrears
supposed-
may be exempted.
Yes,
He wanted
When
to
is- when
prejudice
is
in
the
this
order
way, my
passed?
lord, that's it.
on 27th March 2024,
The order is passed on March 27.
then,
Please.
yes.
But the order is
Anita?
from the date of application,
Not from the,
not from the date of the order. The order is
that is also in question by him.
to pay the arrears from the date of application, my lord, from the date of
But we will
arrears
clarify
has
now,
to be
whether
paid.
it is from the date of application,
the application.
from the
is
date of
made-
application.
My lord, the maintenance has to
The
be
date of
granted from the
application.
date of the application.
Date of application. 2022, when the matter was set down for cross-examination of the respondent.
Yes,
From
From-
there, they have been delaying, my lord, on one or the other pretext.
is it open?
My lord, the arrears of rent,
Dictation. No, there need not be any order for that, for arrears of rent. So once you get from the date of your application, if you are getting the maintenance, that will also be part of it.
my lord, the arrears of rent, my lord.
That's what rent also.
That is not
There
aspect-
won't be a special component of rent. Now, determining everything, court will grant maintenance.
That can be
That,
included, my lord.
looking at the material that is placed before this court, the constituent opinion of the court, the wife, the husband is having enough income to take care of the needs of the wife and child, which is obligated to do. Accordingly, this court is passing the following order. Number one, the writ petition is allowed by enhancing the maintenance from rupees 10,000 to 40,000.
Blood. Blood, my statement also may be considered, my income tax declaration also may be considered, my lord. If there is anything wrong with my income tax declaration, my lord, they are at liberty to
Now, you're
initiate any
saying,
action. my
He has
lord.
not denied the 3
One
lakhs
minute.
income, what I have
now
said.
you're saying that 15,000 you will pay,
Lord,
15,000 you pay, you will pay 9,500 towards the rent. How much it would be?
Lord, let the matter get over, my lord.
No, don't pay the rent. Now you don't have to pay the rent. You don't have to pay the rent. That also includes in it.
Lord, even otherwise 40,000 is very over and above my reach, my lord.
The
And so far as the rental agreement, the rents that are concerned, my lord,
30
that is only
of
because of my
the,
family, my lord, it is not coming to
enhanced
me.
from 10,000 to 30,000. Number two, the husband shall pay the educational expenses of the child. If if the wife had paid any educational expenses from the date of petition till now, those, she has to file the statement before the trial court, and basing on that, the said amounts have to be reimbursed by the husband to the wife. The arrears shall be paid within a period of 4 weeks from the date of receipt of the copy of the order. Once the amounts are cleared, within a period of 4 months from there on, the whole, within a period of 6 months from there on, the.
Already a direction is there from
Then-
this court.
Huh?
Direction is
No,
already there.
No, no, if every time whenever the court says about
No,
disposal.
he is only
No, please
prejudicing
listen to
the mind of this court.
If you're repeatedly.
No, I'm not
saying
repeating. He has
submission-
not produced the order sheet. Why it has been adjourned?
Yes.
He just wanted to
The-
prejudice the case of.
But
this
you
court.
cannot, but you.
No, I'm not adjourning. I have done the cross examination. I have done the cross examination.
Within 4 weeks.
No, I have not
within-
sought.
Within 4
4
weeks, within 4 weeks, the amount should be paid, the arrears should be paid. Once the arrears are paid, from there on, in the next 5 months, the MC itself shall be disposed
6 months,
of.
ma'am.
Yeah, it is, though earlier order is passed, in the light of light of this changed circumstances, it should be.
But the order was passed in the month of
disposed
April.
It should
this
be
Ap- this
disposed
April.
of, as stated, as observed above, yes. Yes.
Arrears not from the date of the order.
From the day, which order?